Hi friends, it's Tuesday and it's time for That's Life with Julie. Not too much going on today. The freaky little cicadas are making their noise here in the big state of Illinois. Those things just freak me out. 17 years they lay in the ground, then they pop out, they make that weird noise, then they leave their little skins all over the place. I was traumatized by such a thing in my elementary years. I can't remember who the person was at school who picked one up and chased me, but if I ever do, I'm coming for you. Just know that. So anyway, so the cicada are making their little noises. I actually have my window up for the first time in probably a month. The heat wave has seemed to dissipate. And I was just thinking about a couple of things that I've heard, phrases that the person meant well when they were saying it. They didn't even think about it actually, but just kind of didn't set well with my soul. And the first thing is when maybe you've lost a little bit of weight and someone comes up to you and says, "Oh my gosh, Julie, have you lost weight? You look fabulous." Because what's left unspoken and what I'm hearing in my head is, as opposed to the last time when I saw you before you'd lost all that weight. And the thing is, when I see you again in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, I probably will have gained that wonderful amount of weight that you just complimented me on, and then you and I are both going to know that you don't think I look fabulous anymore. So, I'm just saying, if you see me and I've lost weight, just don't say anything. Just go, "Hey you, how you doing?" And the other thing that is said, and this is often said by, it's most terrifying when it's spoken by your teenage children and your young adult children, especially that bridgy area when they're going out of, that childhood thing, and that parental friend thing is kind of starting to change, and you like that dynamic until you're sitting around and everyone's laughing and relaxing and talking about fun times and crazy times, and your son or your daughter looks at you and says, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever told you this before, Mom, but..." And then they tell you something that you're like, "Seriously? Don't tell me that." Alright, so that's what's on my mind today. And I'm also just thinking about the whole thing about trusting God. I know, that's how my mind works. Just two things out there and then trusting God. But I've been sitting at my computer today working on my website, trying to get some things done there, working on booking Skype events for moms groups and MOPS groups, hopefully military moms groups. Internationally, I'm hoping it goes that way. And I'll be quite frank, I got things piled up. I'm trying to get them all done. I'm hoping, for just all sorts of different opportunities. And I have to come to this place where I just have to trust God about it, because really there's no amount of finagling or finessing or any of that type of stuff that can get everything done that needs to be done in the order that it needs to be done. So today, I was thinking of that verse in the Bible that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." And then also another scripture that says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in all things with prayer and thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." And I'm really trying to work on that Thanksgiving part. Instead of just saying, "Okay, seriously, God, here's my list, and I need this, I need this, I need this, I need that." Instead of just doing that, putting it all out there, because He knows it already, right? It's not like He's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you brought that to my attention." God knows this already. But I believe what He wants to hear from my lips more than anything are thanksgiving, gratitude for what He has already provided, and thanksgiving that He sees my need and I don't have to beg Him. So today, I've given thanks. I've been thankful for the opportunities I've had to speak across the whole world. I'm giving thanks for those moms groups who are going to be able to tap into this Skype event, and then I'm going to be able to really pour out truth and good wisdom learned over the years, a couple of decades actually, and what works and what doesn't work when it comes to this parenting thing. Giving thanks that I don't have to know it all. Giving thanks that God is able to speak to me minute by minute, moment by moment, and give me the wisdom that I need in all situations. Giving thanks that He's provided for us. Not always a boatload of money in the back like I'd like to see sometimes, in order to just exhale and be like, "Oh, okay." Now I feel secure. But thanksgiving knowing that He has provided for all of our needs. And you know what? I just think times are rough and times are even going to get tougher. And that we need to speak these truths to one another about God's trustworthiness, that we can rest in that. I know I need people saying, Julie, I just about call myself Kristen. Oh my gosh, I am so 46. When I say to myself, Julie, just exhale. I need a friend to say that to me. Just exhale, release, move your neck muscles, get the tension out, and know that He is able. So that's what I'm thinking today on this Schleppy T-shirt Tuesday. You didn't know it was Schleppy T-shirt Tuesday? Well, it is. I've declared it thus so. So go grab a Schleppy T-shirt. Try and say that 3 times real fast. And know that you are loved. And know that God is trustworthy. Thanks for tuning in today. Talk to you tomorrow.